skyscrapers. Sometimes you have to knock one down first. But I'm going to go through your transits for 2021 first. So, there's going to be a full moon in your sign April 26th, and then the new moon in your sign will be November 4th. Venus will be in your sign from September 11th through October 7th, and Vesta will be in your sign September 21st through November 16th. Now, Venus and Vesta are two transits that it's interesting to have them going on concurrently in your sign, because Venus is all about romance and love and your relationships with other people, and then Vesta is more about like things that need to be released from your life and things that need to be sacrificed. So you figure that one out, Scorpio. Death, sex, and other people's resources, am I right? I'm sure that you will do just fine with that. Mars is going to be in your sign from October 31st through December 13th. So Venus is going to happen first, and then Mars is going to happen, and you're going to have Vesta, that energy of letting go of things, kind of like bridging that gap and those situations. And it's going to go from like a romantic partnership, possibly oriented energy, into something much more passionate and aggressive. And of course, sometimes Mars is considered native to Scorpio. And then Mercury is going to be in your sign from November 6th through the 24th. So, right around the time of your birthday, be a good time to get birthday salutations. for 2021. So here in January, Mercury, the mind. Libra actually got this card in this position as well, so I think there's a lot of higher ideals and thinking going on with you in the month of January. If you are so inclined, it would be a good time to read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth or the Kybalion. We have here the Seven of Pentacles, which is the quit your job card. A lot of hard work having come to naught. We have the Eight of Wands, which is something being drawn out, not a quick resolution. We also have the Five of Pentacles here, all about being left out in the cold. In the cold, in the cold, in the cold, in the cold, in the cold. We have the Five of Cups, disappointment. We have the Six of Swords, which is about a departure, so also quitting a job or, an exodus from somewhere. And we have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess can be about secrets, but it's mostly about you holding the information that you need. You having information, secret, hidden knowledge, and is also a moon energy, but very tied into Mercury and the mind for the month of January. So those are good energies to have together. Let's look now at February. So we have High Priestess, and then the next card that comes out is Black Moon Lilith, which is about mystery. So the reason it's called Black Moon Lilith is that it was hypothesized that Earth had actually two moons, but there was one moon that we never saw because its orbit kept it behind the other moon or something. Anyway, they figured out that wasn't the case. But Black Moon Lilith refers to the point of the moon's orbit that is the furthest away from Earth. And yes, it has to do with mystery. We have the Death card coming out. Scorpio, this is your card. Is this your card? Scorpio, this is your card. That definitely goes along with mystery. It's a change, a transformation, more than anything else. This isn't a tower moment for you. I do see some things being kind of bleak in January. But this Death card coming here in February is actually a good sign. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't think you have savings. I think that the reason that a lot of these things in January are so hard on you is because you weren't able to save. And I'm not saying that in judgment, because I know that a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and it can be difficult to put money aside. This guy he's like an insurance broker. So it's like about insurance. We have the Six of Wands. That's really good. This is a victory for you. The Five of Pentacles coming out again. So now, in this deck, the Five of Pentacles is actually a little bit different. It goes back to the idea of the Four of Pentacles not having money set aside. A grape harvest is a great investment, and if your grape harvest, for whatever reason, goes sour, then you are really really out of luck. So that's what this card is talking about, and you can see up here in the corner the storm clouds on in cartomancy. Whether it's tarot or Lenormand, often bespeak trouble in the future. We have the Fool. Be ready to be open to things that you wouldn't have ever done before. Just go blindly forward. And we have the Three of Cups here in the reverse. Three of Cups can be about your mastery over emotion. Now, of course, Scorpio is a water sign, so this is in your energy. And it could be about not having mastery over your emotions at this time. Some people read Three of Cups as a third-party situation, which it very well could be, but if you do not have mastery over your emotions, then it makes a third-party situation much more likely to happen. As opposed to, like, if you're polyamorous, the Three of Chalices may or may not come out for that. Let's look at March. But I do see things starting to turn around in February because we do have that Six of Wands there. Oh, this is really good. So we have the part of fortune, which is an increase. And we have a Three of Cups here. So, if you are in a long-term relationship with somebody, we have this Three of Cups in the reverse at the end of February, and then the Three of Cups showing up in the upright in March. This could be taking your relationship to a new level. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. That's telling you to look only forward at this time and not look at the past. And we have the Four of Swords here, which is about rest. But because it's in the reverse, it's possible that during this time, especially with the part of fortune and increase, you're not going to get rest. We have the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. So it's possible that your professional reputation has been injured. And that's why this card is coming out like this. The Three of Pentacles is about knowledge or expertise in a field. It's kind of like you don't necessarily have to have been doing the job for a long time, but you may very well have. But people trust your expertise in that field. So for it to be in the reverse, it says that your professional reputation may have taken a beating. We have the Star here in the reverse as well. That is Aquarius's card, but here I think it's referring to dreams deferred or goals that you had set for yourself having to be postponed or canceled. We have the Five of Swords here too, and it's in the upright. The Five of Swords is also a card of victory, but because it is so severe, it's the kind of victory that alienates you. It could definitely create a rift between you and the company that you work for, or because I definitely sense that a lot of this going on in the early part of the year has to do with your professional life. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Kind of like no rest, only gladiatorial combat for you. But you end up winning, but at what cost? And so let's look at April. earth sign. It's a cardinal earth sign, so not quite like the fixed earth sign of Taurus. But Capricorn is very financially minded and very career minded. So some of you Scorpios might have strong Capricorn placements in your chart. Or you might be dealing with a Capricorn in April. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Now, we had the High Priestess in the upright in January, and here now we have it in the reverse. And so the High Priestess can mean that that you don't have all the answers if it shows up in the reverse. It can also be about secrets coming out, though. So if there was something that was being kept secret in January, that secret is going to come out in April. We have the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. This could be the ending of one career, or it could be a new career path coming in for you in the future. Now, because it is the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles here together, it feels like there's a secret coming out, and that it might end one career for you. But we have the Magician here as well, and the Magician in the upright is very good energy for manifesting a new situation for yourself. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This could be not worrying enough about something, being too carefree about it. We have the Knight of Chalices in the reverse too, which is about being carried away by your emotions and having that interfere with your life. And then finally here for April, we have the Devil. Now, because the Capricorn card already came out, this could be just referring to that Capricorn situation. The Devil is Capricorn's card. This can also be about gaining mastery over the things that have been controlling you. And that can be Capricorn energy as well. Let's look here at the month of May. Let's look here at May. Hold on. What is going on here? Let's look here at the month of May. A lot of people have been getting this card for May, actually. It's the 9th house. And it says faith, but it also has to do with those things that you do in your life to elevate yourself. Whether that's taking new classes or a spiritual enlightenment journey or travel. We have the Three of Swords. That does speak to some conflict. The Sun in reverse, there will be better days ahead. Oh, also, because the 9th house is showing up in May, you could have Taurus or Gemini in your 9th house, so check that out. We have the Hermit here as well. The Hermit in reverse is kind of the opposite of this 9th house energy coming out, in that it's a need to take a spiritual journey or seek within for answers to enlightenment that is not being taken. And this energy is coming through very strongly because actually we have the other Hermit here in the reverse too. Now, another thing is that Hermit is Virgo's card. So if you have a Virgo in your life, this might be a time that's very difficult with them. We have the Lover's card here in the upright, and that could be about a romantic relationship, but it can also be about a choice that you make. Let's see. Yeah, you haven't had any Two of Swords come out yet in this reading. But we do have a Tower card here, and it's in the reverse. So there's a new change coming in, possibly. Or this could be about a change that has already occurred. It could be that you have new choices to make because of the changes that have already occurred. Let's look at June. Yeah, actually here in June we do have the Virgo card coming out, so you might be involved with a Virgo. And it might be that the two Hermit cards coming out in the reverse for May is foreshadowing this Virgo energy in June, because sorry, I've been feeling very sneezy lately. Now we have that card coming out, and it's kind of the energy for June for you, for 2021, for June, for you, for 2021, for June, for you, for 2021. We have the Queen of Cups. This can also be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Gosh, my brain is just not screwed in right today, I guess. This could be you, actually. Queen of Cups is water energy, so very flexible. It's usually associated with Pisces, but because this is a Scorpio reading, that actually might be you coming up in your reading. We do have the Moon here, though, which is another Pisces card. So, this could also be a Pisces. It could also be somebody who has strong Virgo and Pisces placements. I'm really getting a strong impression of somebody coming into your life who is going to just completely revolutionize your way of thinking. We have the Two of Cups here, which is about a romantic relationship. We have a Chariot, which is victory. And we have the Sun. So, we had the Sun in the reverse come out. And that was for May. So now, in June is when you get that happy time coming into your life. The Chariot and the Sun coming out together. It's very good energy for you. And we have the Ace of Chalices in the reverse, which could be foreshadowing that this is going to be a very happy situation for you. It does seem like a love relationship, and it doesn't, Queen of Cups doesn't have to be a woman necessarily. It can be a feminine energy. It's definitely water energy, and could be a Pisces. Let's look at July. Oh, cool. Okay, so for July, you have second house energy coming in, which is all about possessions and gaining possessions. Now, because it's the second house, and it's in the month of July, you could have second house placements that are Cancer or Leo. We have the Five of Wands here. Now, this could be about rivalries in your professional life. We have the World in the reverse. And again, like the Sun energy, this World in the reverse could be foreshadowing great things for you in the future. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And because it's here with the World in the reverse, to me, what it's saying is that, like the Five of Wands is this period of competing with others that you are going to be going through in July, and it's going to lead to this happiness and success for you, and that King of Pentacles energy might be for you. Now, of course, King of Pentacles again could be tied to this Capricorn energy that we were seeing in April. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed, so there's something that is imbalanced at this time. We have the Hanged Man in reverse as well, and the Hanged Man in reverse can be foreshadowing a time of stasis. It can also be a refusal to make a sacrifice that would be for the betterment of you or the people around you and or the people around you. We have the Nine of Cups here in the reverse as well. So that's a lot of good expansion energy for the future. It looks like July is when things really start to turn around from this early 2021 situation that you were going through. Here we have the Earth element coming in for August. So again, this could be tied to this person with the Virgo energy, and it's stability. Earth energy is very grounding. It might have to do with this King of Pentacles as well. We do have the Six of Pentacles. This can be about charity, so it's possible that you now have enough that you are able to give to others. We have the Judgment card coming through in the reverse, which could be that you've passed through this trial and now you're on the other side of it. We have a Princess of Wands coming out in the reverse now. This could be foreshadowing of a fire sign person coming into your life, but this could also be about gossip and creative energy misdirected. We have the Moon coming out again in the upright, so this could be about this situation with this water sign person here in June. But it can also be about things that are hidden. It can be about artistic endeavors. It can be about walking a narrow and treacherous path. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So we've had a few situations like that. The Four of Swords came out in the reverse in March, and then we had that Hanged Man coming out in the reverse in July, and the Four of Swords now coming out again in August. And I think all of these times you are not going to be able to get very much rest because you're going to be very busy. Finally, here we have the Princess of Swords coming out, and she is in the upright. So, what is happening here, I think, is that rather than trying to think of creative solutions, it's best to stick to the more logical ideas that you have. Princess of Wands and Princess of Swords are at odds with each other, but Princess of Wands is very right brain and Princess of Swords is very left brain, so you want to stick to the analytical, a fresh analytical energy. Alright, here we are in September. September. We have the planet Neptune coming through, which is all about sacrifice. Neptune is also a very watery energy. Poseidon, king of the sea. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, casting off of burdens and oppression. We had the Princess of Wands in the reverse, and now we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, this could be a fire sign person in your life that you are losing contact with during this period of time. And we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're no longer trapped. Now, I'm not sure what this Princess of Wands or Queen of Wands might represent. This could be an ex. This could be a business associate. It could be that they were contributing to this. Because you've got the Ten of Wands and Eight of Swords here. Both of these energies are about being trapped and getting out of that trap. So, it's possible that whatever is happening during this time, you're losing contact with this person. For that reason, you are no longer trapped in some way. We have this Princess of Pentacles coming in. That could be a new financial energy coming to you. A new financial offering, possibly. It could be related to this Virgo energy from back in June. Again, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, catastrophe averted, or, all of the disaster that occurred early in the year, all of that having been wrapped up by now. We have the Six of Cups here in the reverse, and that's about looking forward and not back. We also had the Six of Cups back here in March, so March and then again in September. This energy of looking forward. Let's look now at October. Some of you are going to have your birthdays in the month of October. So we had Neptune in September, and now in October we have Pisces. Neptune is going to be in Pisces all of 2021. And it was for 2020 as well. So, a continuation of that energy. And Neptune is native to the sign of Pisces. So just this very watery, very flexible energy. And again, remember, back here in June, we were talking about some Pisces energy possibly being attached to that situation as well. We had the Princess of Pentacles in September, and now in October we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could definitely be the energy of that Virgo person. They don't necessarily have to be a woman or female. It's just that kind of an energy. It's a passive money receiving kind of an energy. We have the Hanged Man. Now it's in the upright, so it could be time to make that sacrifice that you kind of had an inkling about back here in July. Whatever that situation was, it's going to be coming back around again in October. We have now a Chariot in reverse. So this could be talking about this past victory, or this could be talking about a future victory down the road. We have the Three of Swords too, which is about more conflict. And this Chariot in reverse could be related to that as well. This could be, like a battle that doesn't go well for you. We have the Magician coming out now in the reverse as well. So, back here in April, we had the Magician in the upright. And now, so whatever it was that you were working on manifesting in April, it's possible that here in October, it is not working out. But this could also be talking about something you manifest in the future. We have here the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is all about you affecting change on your own life. And it can be about cutting out things that no longer work for you. Let's talk about November. Now, a lot of you will be having your birthdays in the month of November. We have the solar eclipse coming out. Eclipse. And I think there might be a solar eclipse in November. I was just looking up stuff about that this morning, but I don't quite remember. We have that Ace of Swords coming out again. Solar eclipse being about revolution and change. And really strongly, during this period, you're going to be making a lot of changes in your life. We have the Seven of Swords, which is treachery and betrayal. We have the Prince of Swords coming out. This is fire of air energy in this particular deck. And the Prince of Swords could be an Aquarius person. Could be an air sign person. It could be somebody who is trying to get one over on you, or someone who has in the past gotten one over on you, or someone who is trying to help you out. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is about a stabilizing financial situation, a stable finance situation, and that could be something that you are looking forward to in the future. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out again in the reverse. So at this time, it's possible that now, whereas in August you were able to give to others, now here in November you might be having to borrow money from someone else. And we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the reverse here. So we had that King of Pentacles in the reverse here in July, and that could be the same person coming out again, but now in the reverse. So if this is somebody that you've borrowed money from before, you might have to borrow money from them again. It could also harken back to this situation here in April. Alright, December 2021 is going to be an exciting year for you, Scorpio. Oh, this is pretty good. It's about your Saturn return. So the Saturn return is when your natal Saturn placement is in the current transit again. And it takes like around 30 years. And it has to do with maturity and evolution of the self. So we have the Nine of Wands here. You are defending something. The Ten of Swords coming out here in the reverse. Again, I feel like there might be a close call here in September, and there might be a close call here at the end of the year for you. We have the Prince of Wands Wands in the reverse. And again, we've had like the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands showing up here in the reverse, and the Prince of Wands might be that same person in your life again, but this time in a slightly different context. Because remember, here in September when we had the Queen of Wands, she was flanked by the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords in reverse, showing that you were kind of casting off that being trapped by that person or whatever that situation represents. Because again, it's going to be different for all of you. We do have the Queen of Wands coming out in the upright now, so it's also possible that this is somebody that you've been speaking to remotely in the month of August and September. And now in December, you end up having communication with them that leads to an in-person meeting. We have the Two of Chalices. This is again romantic partnership energy. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords energy is fire of air. Fire of air. And that is a swift moving, very destructive energy, but very cold and logical at the same time, not burning with the same ferocious passion as the Knight of Wands. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of the support. As soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 3 free readings. So if that hasn't happened yet, please do feel free to fill out the form and in the link in the description. I'm using a Google Doc form. That way you don't have to put your personal information in the comments section of the YouTube video. It can be kind of like the wild, wild west out there. I do try to vet my comments pretty harshly, actually, but in this case, I felt like it would be a good way to then also collect the information I would be already asking you, like natal stuff to put together your natal chart. So also, if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, and if you have friends that you think would get something out of it, please feel free to pass it along to them. Thank you again. I know that 2020 has been kind of a rough year for a lot of us, but when things need to change, they will. And as much as it is tempting to write off 2020 as one of the craziest years of all time, it's important not to blind ourselves to the potential insanity that 2021 could bring. I really do deeply care about all of you, and I really do wish you the best. So please, enjoy the good vibes when you can, and I will see you again